at Cornell University, maybe my current hair? And the answer to those questions is hi, hello, welcome to my channel. I've been putting off creating this long form content for so long because of so many different reasons, but I thought the best way to start off would be with a Q&A. So yesterday, or I think it was like 2 days ago, I posted a Q&A story just so I could get an idea of what you guys are curious about, and I was honestly super surprised by how many questions you guys have for me. I have so many questions. I will try to answer as many questions as I can. If I don't get to your questions, I apologize in advance, but if you have more questions for me, then please comment down below and I will try to answer as much as I can in my future videos. Let's get straight to it. So first question is, how old are you? Oh, before we get into it, nobody asked me this, but my name is Jessica. My Korean name is Jiyoung. My last name is Park, so people call me Jiyoung, Jessica. My Korean friends call me Shika. And yeah, I am a 1996 baby. So I am 28 years old and turning 29 in August this year. How tall are you in centimeters? So I am 5'6.5" tall, which makes it 169 centimeters tall. What did you study and what do you do for work? So I studied fine arts at Cornell University, and currently my main income stream is from content creation and also as a sales associate at Madewell. What is your MBTI? Do you guys know what MBTI is? In Korea, MBTI is such a huge thing. Like about 10 years ago, the first question you would ask to another person in order to get to know them would be, what is your blood type? Oh, your blood type. Oh, you must be very extroverted, something like that. But nowadays in Korea, one of the first questions you ask the other person is your MBTI because it explains your personality a lot deeper and it has a bit of scientific backup and evidence to support that assumption. Anyway, my MBTI is ENFJ. I used to be an ENTJ for a very long time. In college, I was an INTJ, but I feel like MBTIs really change according to your current circumstances and the people you're surrounded by. And because of that reason, I am an ENFJ currently. Where were you born? I was born in Seoul, South Korea. What are your hobbies? So I have a lot of hobbies, but the first thing that comes up in mind is definitely singing. I do love singing, and if you follow me on TikTok, you might see 1 or 2 singing videos. So if you're interested, go follow me on TikTok. I also love playing golf, and I recently developed this love for running as well. And I would like to share more of my fitness videos here on YouTube, so let me know if you are interested. What high school did you graduate from and how did you build your career? Thank you so much. You are as well. So high school, I went to a boarding school in the East Coast of the United States. I went to a school called St. George's School. I have mixed feelings about boarding schools in general. I could maybe talk about this in a separate video if you guys are interested. And how did I build my career? Ever since I was young, I was not the type to sort of follow other people's footsteps. I leaned more into my own heart and what really spoke to me, what I was interested in. So even if I went along this very prestigious educational path, which I am very grateful for and which I could not have achieved without the help of my parents, I did not want to put myself in a corporate environment because that just wasn't me. And so straight out of college, I started as an English kindergarten teacher back in Korea, which is a very low paying job. Not saying teachers should not be paid that much. They shouldn't. Anyway, and a lot of people didn't understand why I chose that path. But I had to trust my own gut and I had to lean into myself. And so that led to tutoring, opening up an educational business, then meeting a special person, which I'll get to soon. and which brought me here, back to United States and now creating content. What is your favorite place you ever traveled to? It is for sure, hands down, Switzerland. I have been to Basel and also Zermatt. First of all, I really loved Basel because although it was a city, it was very clean and quiet, which I really love. And Basel is also very rich in architecture and art, which is something I love as well. The second place I went to is Zermatt, which is a pointy, rocky mountain that all of us know from the package of Toblerone chocolate. I was honestly in awe of the scenery there, how just amazing and grandeur the nature is. I felt so small, but also so grateful that I get to experience such beauty. My favorite color. My favorite color, I don't think I have a preference. I love all colors, but I definitely lean towards specific shades of colors. Okay, now moving on to relationship status. There were 2 questions and I think I can answer both in one answer, but it was, are you single or are you in a relationship? Are you married? By the way, you are so pretty and always so chic. Thank you so much. And the answer to those questions is that I am in a relationship and I am married. And that is the primary reason why I am here. I am currently in the Chicago area and my husband currently works at a university as a postdoc. Now let's move on to beauty, fashion, and lifestyle related questions. Who is your fashion icon? So I don't think I have a singular fashion icon in mind, but I do have a couple of content creators, influencers on Instagram that I really love. And here are their Instagram handles, so you should definitely go check them out. I tend to love styles that lean more towards a minimal style. However, I get tired of too minimalistic and too structured sort of styles, so I like to incorporate fun little bits into my wardrobe. So that's probably why I choose these people as my fashion icon. Skincare, makeup routine, clothing haul, jewelry collection, and also somebody else asked for my fitness routine. Yes, thank you for all of this because I really need help from you guys. I want to build up this channel with you guys instead of me just putting out what I want to put out. I want to get to know what you guys want to know more from me. So please keep sending me whatever you guys want to know more about, and I will try my best to answer those in video form. You are so pretty. Thank you. What is your top 1 restaurant in Chicago? If anybody watching this video is coming to Chicago, I can definitely recommend you Kasama. By far my favorite restaurant in Chicago. It's a bakery and a modern Filipino-American fusion style restaurant. And although it does lean slightly on the more expensive side, you have to try their food. It is so good. Okay, now on to the hair questions. A lot of you guys started following me through my hair videos, so there are a couple of hair questions. Why did you cut your hair? No dramatic reason. It's just because I felt tired of my long hair. And fun fact, I used to only have short hair for the longest time. All throughout college, I don't think I had long hair at all. Maybe the last time was in freshman year of college, maybe not even so. I decided to grow it long for my wedding, and after that I'm growing it and it hit kind of like my rib cage, and I was like, okay, I am tired of the long hair, I need to do something with it, and I chopped it off. Are you planning to keep your hair short or grow it long again? I think I am going to keep it short throughout the summer. Maybe I might want to go shorter, I don't know. What is your favorite hairstyle so far? I think I really love my hair now. I think it fits my aesthetic really well, and I think it also fits my personality as well. So I think maybe my current hair? Okay, now on to religion questions. Are you a Christian and when did you become a Christian? Yes, I am Christian, which is the reason reason why I have this cross necklace on all the time. This was actually the engagement necklace. I didn't want 2 wedding bands, so I asked for a cross necklace instead, which leads me to answering the second part of the question. I became a Christian when I met my husband. It's a full-on testimony. If that's something you would be interested in hearing, I can definitely make a separate video for that. I was a non-believer and my husband comes from a Christian background. However, although his parents were Christian and he had to go to church every weekend, he didn't have his own faith. So once he became an adult, he stopped going to church. I was actually the one who brought us to church, which is an interesting story. But anyway, hopefully that answered your question. What moment in your life strengthened your faith? This is a whole another video, but definitely the toughest moments in life deepens my faith. And last but not least, let's move on to the miscellaneous questions. Why are you so pretty? Because of your exercises and routine or genes? Why are you so pretty, Sika? Thank you guys so much. You guys are so sweet to me. And my answer, I think, would be both. Would you ever visit Guam? If already, would you again? And this is a fun question because yes, I've already been to Guam, and one of my first memories of learning English is actually in Guam. My mom would fly me out to Guam when I was in elementary school throughout summer breaks. So when we have like 3 months of summer break, I would move out to Guam and study English there at summer school. And would I go back to Guam? Definitely I want to if I ever get a chance to. When would you visit Korea? I want to go to Korea so bad. 1, because of family, 2, because of friends, and 3, because of the food. Is it actually 3 or 1? But unfortunately, I do not plan on going back to Korea anytime soon. I think it would have to take us about 2 or 3 years. I think we're gonna wait until our next steps settle. How do you deal with work and life stress? For sure, I think I go to my friends and I talk it out. I am really lucky to have really great friends and a really great support group here in Chicago. So talking to my friends helps a lot. And second thing I do is I lean more into the Bible, pray about it, and that definitely helps me a lot. Okay, this is the last question, and I saved the most fun, in my opinion, question to the last. And the question is, when was the last time you did something for the first time? This is such a good question, and I think I would want to ask this as an icebreaker question whenever that sort of situation arises. When was the last time you did something for the first time? It probably is very recent because I like to do things for the first time a lot. I am an explorer for sure. I ran a 5K for the first time very recently. I worked as a sales associate for the first time maybe in March of 2025. Maybe I'm thinking of maybe learning how to play an electric guitar for the first time soon. I don't know. I am definitely a hobby collector and I like to try new things a lot. So, all right. So that is the end of this video. Hopefully this Q&A video answered a lot of your questions. And like I said before, if you have any more questions for me, please don't hesitate to comment down below. And like I said, please let me know what kind of content you want to see more from me. That will definitely help me come up with new video ideas for you guys. And I am excited to see where this channel goes. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.